everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Steve Lyons, and this is MLB 15, the show.
Hi, everybody. This is Eric Karras. Welcome to MLB 15, the show. Hi, everybody. This is Eric.
Man.
The start of this one. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me are Eric Karras and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And remember now, this is only a 5-game series, so this is an elimination game. And I think that anytime a team's season is on the line, well, they've got to play with a sense of urgency. So I think that's exactly what we're going to see here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. They'll be opposed by the American League's Cy Young Award winner from 2009, the hard-throwing right-hander Zach Greinke. and behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Set to go now as Curtis Granderson is into the box to get this one underway. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one.
And for me, this has been such a strange series so far. Every time you think you've got it figured out, something crazy happens. I mean, look no further than the fact that the road team has won all 3 games so far, and you just don't see that happen very often.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And this will be fouled away. Here's Greinke's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Turner will take care of this one, and Granderson is retired, leading off the ballgame.
Yeah, not always an easy play heading toward the stands out there in left field. He's got a few different things to worry about over there, but he stays with it to make it look routine.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And the pitch. Fouled straight back. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Here comes a 1-2. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Under it is Crawford, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting third, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there. Great job to lay off.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. Good work there by Zack Greinke. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Now a look at the starting lineup for the host Dodgers. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. And the left-handed hitting Carl Crawford will stand in to start the home half of inning number 1.
Left fielder, Crawford.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And you know, now these guys come into game 4. They had their chances to sweep here at home, and they couldn't get it done. And I'm not going to call this a must-win, especially since we've already seen twice that they can win on the road. But if they lose this and force a game 5, the momentum will definitely be in the other dugout, and the pressure will be in theirs. And I don't know how much I like their chances of winning 3 road games in this series.
Now here it comes. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second baseman, Chase Utley.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Utley can't make contact there as he's gone for route number 2. And with 2 gone, let's take a look at our playoff bracket. And with this, of course, being a potential elimination game, will we punch a ticket tonight for that coveted spot in the NLCS? Adrian Gonzalez will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now here's the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We've played an inning. No score. David Wright leads things off now in the top half of the second.
David Wright.
Now here's the first pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a solo shot here for David Wright. His first homer here in the series, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Lucas Duda will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1.
Oh, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Ready now on 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now the 1-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in at bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 2-0 on the way. And a swing here on 2-0 as this is in the air out to straightaway center. Peterson is there, 2 gone.
Batting 7th, left fielder, number 30.
Number 30 will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. 1-1 on the way. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. There to get it is Utley. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Mets get 1 on the David Wright home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 Mets. Justin Turner will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch coming. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Andre Ethier will get his first opportunity now. He's set, now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Here's the 1-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And a swing and a miss that time from Ethier as he's retired for the first down.
Well, when you have the kind of fastball he does, you almost don't have to worry about location. I mean, that thing's tough to hit wherever you put it.
Number 5 digs in at the plate. Stepping in now, number 5. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. He's ready now, the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Here's the first offering. Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's set, now the pitch. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And here's Duda to make the catch, and that's out number 3. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 1-0. Wilmer Flores is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
First pitch coming. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One pitch on the way. And that misses. 2-1. Here it comes. 2-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's off the left field wall. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Well, these guys have 1 home run already, and this was nearly a second one here. You can see it bang off the wall out there on the fly, and he's going to wind up with a double, but he didn't miss a big fly by much.
Jacob deGrom will step in, and with nobody out, we'll see if they want to let him swing the bat or try to bunt that runner onto third. First pitch on the way. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Oh, man, I am not sure what happened out there on base. The batter does a great job. He gets the sacrifice bunt down. But what's the runner thinking? He decides not to go anywhere. That's just flat out inexcusable. As a result, he's not going to get credit for the sacrifice, and it's just a wasted out.
Into the box now, Curtis Granderson. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. I mean, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, you know, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. Crawford will give it a look, but this drops in for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, great start for him so far. They go up 2-0 on a base hit here, and they're doing it off one of the best pitchers in the game.
Daniel Murphy will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming. Opposite field to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. And And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. David Wright will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. First pitch to him. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Mets lead it 3-0. Jock Peterson makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Full count. 3-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Oh, that's just a blaze chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
In now, Zach Greinke. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
So 1-2 with 1 away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Carl Crawford now. Ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
The 1-0 pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1-2. On the ground to third. There to get it is right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Lucas Duda will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman number 21, Lucas.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. That's into the gap on the first pitch, and it looks like he may wind up with extra bases. And Ethier will need to get this one in off the wall.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate, and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. From the stretch. Ball one.
And that curveball is normally one of his best pitches. He just hasn't had a great feel for it so far.
The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This fourth inning's not starting out any better than the third did.
Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Ready with the 2-1. On the ground now for Adrian over at first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well, and that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just 1 out.
Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Stop him right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front as this is in the air toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And now they've got a man out there with nowhere to go.
Yeah, he gave it all he had out there in the outfield. Watch as he tries to close on this thing. He leaps as high as he can, but it's just out of his reach. Run's going to come in to score in what'll turn out to be an RBI double.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Into the box, Wilmer Flores. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gonzalez will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2.
The batter, catcher,
Jacob deGrom will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. Now the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
He waits. Now the pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. 2 out here and a runner at second. Has a look. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 New York. Chase Utley will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next. Now the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. In there, no balls and a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now the pitch. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
Well, very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Justin Turner will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Curtis Granderson will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the pitch to start an at-bat, and sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And a drive out to deep right center field. Leaping, and he makes a terrific catch as he bangs into the wall.
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. Now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence. And I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes set. Now the pitch. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control. 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Another 0-2 from Greinke. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Three and 2, here it is. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And this is taken in by Crawford now for out number 2.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now, and he better figure out something quick.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping in, the all-star third baseman, David Wright. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
A runner on first with 2 away. Comes set, now the pitch. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. And Crawford will put this one away to retire the side. We'll get a look at Andre Ethier leading off when we come back. It's the Mets 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Andre Ethier will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
And the pitch. Now a hard liner towards short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Number 5 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch coming. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Yasmani Grandal will dig in. He popped out his first time. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They're down 4-0. And a new pitcher set to come on now as they turn things over to the finesse left-hander J.P. Howell. Lucas Duda will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Well, he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. The big looping curveball makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Pitch on the way. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he's right on the fastball there. Hit pretty well out towards deep left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Travis d'Arnaud will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch coming. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Now batting, number 30.
Number 30 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. Here's the first offering. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. He's set. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Nip the corner. 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Oh, this is hit hard towards second, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, he got that first out easy enough when he came on, but now it's back-to-back hits here with one away. So he's going to have to bear down now and make sure that this thing doesn't get any worse.
Wilmer Flores will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. And here's the first pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2-0 count. The pitch. Chopper foul. He's ready. Now the pitch. Sinker, and that's ruled strike two. Here's the 2-2 offering. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number two.
Well, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Standing in now, Jacob deGrom, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Two men are on with two men out.
Get this strike out, man!
He waits. Now the pitch. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and men left stranded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Mets 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Jock Peterson will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And now a pitch on the way. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Howie Kendrick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
1 out, nobody on. The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck is Carl Crawford. Line to left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
And a lot of times, you might say, 4-run lead, we'll make that up. But I tell you, the way he's throwing the ball right now, they might be fortunate just to get 1 run off it.
Carl Crawford is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Strike 2 on the curveball, 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail here 4-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Luis Avilan is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Curtis Granderson will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
The pitch. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, let's just see if we can slow this way down and see the point of impact. He's going to be bunched up a little bit on this one and get it right down below the label. And sure enough, that's a great shot right there. This bat just explodes on impact.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first-pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. From the stretch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
You sure can. A very wide arm angle comes from the first base side. It's not straight either. It's moving.
Has a look. Now the pitch. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Peterson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. David Wright will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on the way. Here's a bouncing ball now back up the middle, and for the third time tonight he's got himself a base hit.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that fourth and final leg next time through the order.
Here's Lucas Duda now, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets, but they're in front 4-0. Chase Utley will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, I think he's upset here because that pitch has not been a strike all night. You'll see here on show track, it's still not a strike. He's got a definite gripe. I want to have a word or two myself.
Here's Adrian now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Here it comes. Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Camping under it is Duda, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you know, it's almost cause for celebration when these guys actually put the ball in play. But I don't think he's going to be getting too many for he's a jolly good fellows for a swing like that. They just can't get anything going.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Travis d'Arnaud will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch coming. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Number 30 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a double thus far. First pitch to him. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Oh yeah. 1-0 on the way. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Number 4, shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer Flores will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First offering on the way. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll tack on 1 more as this is now a 5-0 game.
Hey, and when you've got a guy going for a shutout, you may as well get him some more help. I doubt he'll need it, but they're able to add on for him here.
Chris Hatcher will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. Jacob deGrom will make a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in command. Now the first pitch. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with 1 out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because he's a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and we'll go back to the top of the lineup now for Curtis Granderson. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. From the belt, the pitch. This ball's grounded foul. Here's another 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Granderson waits on the 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. One thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Here's another 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here now the 2-2. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Another try at 2-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
I'll tell you what, that's as great as an at-bat as you'll see all week. I mean, he just keeps fouling off pitch after pitch, waiting until he found the one he could do something with, and it finally comes right here on pitch number 9 as he drives it for an RBI single.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half. Andre Ethier will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. He's shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Number 5 will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and a rocket to third, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
He continues to plow right through these guys. My man's working on a 1-hit shutout.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Goes the other way, and he got a lot of it out to deep left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. It's the Mets 6 and the Dodgers nothing.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Now here's the first pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Pitch on the way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Ethier will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out, number one. And he is in there.
That's a disappointing final at bat there. You figure he probably won't get another shot at finishing off the cycle, but still a very good performance to say the least.
Lucas Duda will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 home. 2 balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled back. A 2-1 offering. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think. But sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Jim Johnson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Number 54, Jim Johnson. Now catching and batting in the ninth spot, number 17, A.J. Ellis.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Runners on first with 1 down. Comes set, now the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
The 1-1 home. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. The tag gets 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Number 30 will stand in now. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles thus far. Stepping in now, number 30. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The next pitch. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from second.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Wilmer Flores will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, we got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. That was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out, inning over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Mets out in front, 8-0. Jock Peterson will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. A.J. Ellis will get his first cuts here. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch, and that's usually a fastball.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Again, a 1-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now another 1-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. It's kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Carl Crawford will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Fouled back. Now here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. Chase Utley will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Jerry Familia is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Adrian Gonzalez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
He's ready now, the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And the runner will score from second. Justin Turner will step in, a ground out victim his last time. And that's in there for strike one. He's set, now the pitch. Taking cold strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
You know what, guy?
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ballgame.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Mets come out on top 8-2. Good night from Los Angeles.